Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for the Week 17 Thursday night football game that we have between the Bears and the Seahawks. I got two plays that I do like for this Thursday night game that we're going to break down and discuss in this video. Recording this video on Christmas Day night. Recording this video the night before. Hope you guys all had a good Christmas. Enjoy the time with family, with friends. Hopefully you were able to make some money on the NFL games on Christmas Day. We did give out two props for the Christmas Day NFL games. Did go 2-0, so hopefully you guys tailed. Took Travis Kelce over 43.5 receiving yards. Paired that with Lamar Jackson over 21 fantasy points. Both those were relatively sweat-free. I think Kelce hit like early in the fourth quarter. Lamar hit, I want to say, like right at the start of the third quarter. So it wasn't too much of a sweat there. Let's try and see if we can go 2-0 again on these two props for Thursday night. So before we talk through these plays, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure to hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks and if you don't have a Prizepicks account, be sure to sign up. Use promo code NOAH when you do. When you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, place your first lineup. You'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. And I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. You guys can sign up for Sleeper. Use promo code NOAH over there. When you sign up for Sleeper with my promo code, place your first lineup, you'll get $55 worth of free lineups. So this is a new user promo that Sleeper is doing. Play $5, get $55. This replaces their 100% deposit match that they used to have. Usually, you would deposit $100, you get that matched up to 100, or you deposit 100, you get 100. Deposit 50, you would get additional 50. Well, now Sleeper catering more towards the users that don't really want to put in a bunch of money. So this is a cool promo for those that don't want to make big deposits, because you can deposit the minimum, which on Sleeper is $25. You deposit $25, you play a $5 lineup, you still get $55 worth of free lineup. So really cool promo. You can check out on Sleeper. And again, to get access to this, make sure that you use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Sleeper. But yeah, guys, we got two props for Thursday Night Football, Bears and Seahawks. Let's talk through these plays. So the first prop that I like for Thursday night is going to be a prop on DK Metcalf. And the one that I'm liking here on DK Metcalf is going to be more than 24.5 for his longest reception. So DK Metcalf, we know, is a guy that offers big play upside. He's a guy that runs a lot of deep routes. He will get targeted deep downfield on a big-time basis. Usually he gets at least like one, if not multiple, deep targets every game. It's just a matter of if he connects with Geno Smith. But you look at this season, he's had at least a 25-yard catch in 9 out of 13 games this season. In the games he didn't have a 25-yard catch, he had a 12-yard catch, 22-yard catch, 18, and 15. So it's still like, it's not like DK's not getting, you look at his long in every game this season, his shortest or his game with the longest reception was first game of the season. He only had a 12-yard catch. That was a game where he only had 4 targets as well. DK Metcalf typically averages like 7 to 8 targets per game. I think his targets prop for this game is set at 7.5. I mean, you look at games this season where DK's gotten at least like 7 targets. He's been able to go over this longest reception in most of those games. Like one of the games he went under, he only got 3 targets. One of the games he went under, he only got 6 targets. And then he did go under in a game where he got 7 targets. But DK should see probably 7 to 8 targets here. I like this matchup a lot for him as well against the Bears. You look at the Bears this season, they have given up a lot of big plays. So the Bears are giving up the second most yards per pass attempt. So they'll give up a lot of yards, to quarterbacks in terms of especially per attempt. And then if you look at 20-plus yard completions, the Bears are giving up the 4th most 20-plus yard completions. So the Bears are consistently giving up big plays to wide receivers. We know DK Metcalf is a guy that will make big plays. I like this play a lot on DK Metcalf, more than 24.5 for his longest reception. Sure, you could also look at some of his other props, like his 4.5 receptions, his 60.5 receiving yards. I think if DK Metcalf gets 61 yards, it's very likely that he's going to have a 25-yard catch mixed in there. If you look at games this season with at least 60 yards, DK has had in those games, he's had a 56-yard long catch, a 71-yard, 29-yard, 35, 26, 30, and that's it. So, every game this season where DK Metcalf has had at least 60 yards, he's had at least a 25-yard catch in all those games. So that's why I like the longest reception more than the receiving yards on DK. You could still look at that, but this is definitely my favorite prop on DK Metcalf tonight, more than 24.5 for his longest reception. And then the other prop that I like to pair with it on the Bears side is going to be a prop on DJ Moore. And the one that I'm liking here is more than 13 fantasy score. So I'm a big fan of DJ Moore here. I like a lot of his props for this game. I think his receiving yards at 55.5 is a few yards too low. I think I'd have this line around like 60.5. I think his receptions prop at 5.5 also looks pretty good. DJ Moore's just been getting a lot of targets lately, which has resulted in him being able to rack up receptions. As you can see, he's had at least 6 receptions in 5 straight games. You look at the volume in those games, 7, 16, 8, 8, and 10 targets. So, like, he's been getting, over his last 5 games, I mean, he's been getting nearly 10 targets a game. Just getting a lot of volume right now. This Bears offense, their pass game offense, it is heavily concentrated around 3 guys, and it's their top 3 wide receivers. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze. Those are the guys that get a lot of the targets in this Bears offense. The Bears, they don't throw the ball to their tight ends much. Cole Kmet doesn't really get a lot of targets. The Bears don't really throw the ball to the running backs much. DeAndre Swift, not really used much in the passing game at all. So we can expect, if Caleb Williams has like 30, 35 pass attempts here, which his pass attempts line for this game, I believe, is set at like 30-something and a half, 33. So, games where Caleb Williams has 30-plus pass attempts, you can typically bet on DJ Moore getting at least like 7 to 8 targets. He's been able to rack up a lot of receptions lately, which for fantasy score, that's huge. You want receivers that can catch a lot of passes because on Prizepicks with their fantasy score, you get a full point per reception. So when wide receivers catch 6, 7, 8 balls, that just adds up so much for fantasy score. It adds up really quickly. And then with fantasy score, not only do you get those points for receptions, you also get points for yards, and you get points for touchdowns. Now, DJ Moore this season, in terms of touchdowns, he scored 5 touchdowns this season. He hasn't scored a touchdown in any of his last 3 games. But you would think he's probably going to see the end zone. He's probably going to find the end zone at some point, especially with how much volume he's getting. It's only a matter of time before he gets into the box. I think this fantasy score line on DJ Moore at 13 is a little bit low. I think I'd probably have this line around like 14.5. The NFL DFS projections that I actually look at, I like to compare projections around the industry back to Prizepicks, and the projections that I look at have DJ Moore projected for 16 fantasy points. I don't think I would set this line that high at 16, but I think 14.5 is probably where it should be. I think at Prizepicks line of 13, I think this is definitely a spot I like the over quite a bit on DJ Moore. Just like the matchup a lot here against Seattle. I mean, Seattle's defense by no means is bad, but they're also not like the worst possible matchup here for DJ Moore. He's a guy that just gets so much volume that it's easy for him to rack up fantasy points, especially when he's racking up receptions like he's been doing lately. And obviously with fantasy score, you get points for all that. You get points for receptions, yards, and touchdowns if he does score any touchdowns. So that's what I'm liking, guys, is our 2 props for this Thursday night football game. We're going to take DK Metcalf for more than 24.5 longest reception, and then we're going to take DJ Moore for more than 13 fantasy score. 2 props for this game on Thursday night. As always, guys, appreciate you watching, supporting the Prizepicks content. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoy these videos. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, and if you don't have a Prizepicks account, be sure to sign up. Use promo code NOAH. When you place your first Prizepicks lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. But good luck as always, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.